close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways.
Alright guys, we are back. Oh wait, what am I holding? Eggs, okay. You know, I'm not going to get used to this. Just how everything looks. I do like the chickens though. The chickens look nice. But I'm not going to get used to the rest of the texture pack. Oh, I have sheep. This is what happens when you don't play this game for a month. I have nothing to feed the sheep, though. Alright, let's see. So I have acacia tree. Do I have acacias over here? Okay, so it's not a thunderstorm. I don't think I planted any acacias. I should probably plant an acacia while I'm at it. Hold up. Hold up. We'll plant in this far, far corner over here. Is this ready to come out ground? Or am I about being gaslit? I'm not sure. Okay, let's go ahead and break this. Alright, so it was ready. Okay, so when it looks like this, we can break it. That one looks smaller than this one for some reason, so we're going to leave the other one up for a little bit. I'll deal with you in a second, sir. Give me 1 second. Because you actually have stuff I need. Alright, let's get a good look at you. Okay, why do you look like a thief? You look like you're dressed up. Like, okay, you look like you're dressed up as a ninja or a thief. Why? Sir. All I see is beady eyes out of your outfit. Why? You have a very nice hat though. And jacket. But why are you dressed up like you're going to... Oh, you know, I'm not even gonna... I'm done with this. Okay. What do you have? Spruce sapling. A spruce sapling for 5 emeralds. Okay, this is ridiculous. I can get rid of dye easily. This one might be a little harder for me to find. A lily pad. 2 lily pads for emerald. Can I sell you lily pads for emeralds? Because I clearly have lily pads in my backyard, unless you took one from me. You even try to sell me the same lily pad. There's even more over here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to... Hold still, sir. Hold still. Don't go under there. Alright, if I could separate you from the llamas, that'd be the most ideal. There we go. I'm getting my character killed for this. Alright, can a llama fit in 1 or 2 holes? I think it's 2. Okay, so I can push this llama into this. Okay. The trick of getting this llama up here. Come on. Come on. Because I think he has to walk away from them for the break. That is completely opposite of what I wanted. Don't me. Okay, sir, stop moving. Stop moving. I'm trying to do this without killing the llamas. For once. Okay, you are not allowed to go under there. Well, this is going to be interesting. Are you just going to keep spitting at me? Oh, sure! Okay, I'm just going to have to kill the llama. Okay, let's see it. Can I just get away with killing one llama? You didn't see anything. You can go back over here into this little hidey hole. Come on. In the hole. In the hole. In the hole. In the hole. Come on. There you go. Alright, let's let this guy out. There you go, sir. Out of my ground, please. Get out of the ground. Out. Out. Thank you. See, I made your life better. Now you don't have to drag the 2 llamas everywhere you go. It's much better for you now. Alright, cool. Since we have that, let's go ahead and situate this again. Put this up here. Then we just have pet llama chilling. I actually forgot what I said I was going to do originally. I think I said something about caving. So I might do that. I might go ahead and find a spot that I want to make a cave at. This is the problem with streaming after a month. No, I'm not letting him out of the hole. That's right. He's my pet llama now. If you want to say something about it, you can fight me. Alright, let's go ahead and breed some sheep. Cool. Alright. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can find some cows. And if I can bring them back. And then we can go ahead and focus on caving. Because we need food and we need cows. I won't leave him there. I was thinking about taking at least one sheep for a potential rainbow wool farm we can have in the future, but alright, I think if we just go straight this way until we can't anymore, we should be able to find at least one cow. Going in one direction is normally the best way to find what you're looking for in this game. And not get lost. Alright. I don't feel like breaking stuff today, so let's see if I can do this without breaking any lily pads. Because normally I do. Come on. Gosh darn it. Yeah, I'm just gonna come over here and stop. Let me just pop that there. Ooh, that looks nice. Cool. Alright, so I'm gonna have to kill some sheep. Because I am way too far away from base. I am so sorry, little one, but I need wool. And just in time. Just in time. You know, I kind of forgot the main rule of this game is you can't pause it when you're in this menu. Which I get, but at the same time, it's not a fun experience. Alright, so if I was a cow, where would I be? If I was a cow, maybe I'll be over here. Oh, there's a cow. Oh, there's a horse too. A few horses. Oh, we're not here for the horses though. Oh, there's some cows. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Alright, come on. So we need... We're going to do this the easy way. We're going to do this and that. We're going to gather one cow. We just need 2 cows, really. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. No. We're doing this. Alright, I thought that was a pink sheep at first, but no. Okay, listen, ladies. I cannot take all of you back with me. I just need the cows, okay? If you guys want to come back with me, that's cool, but you guys need to be here. So we're going to do this. We're going to pull... We're going to do this. You guys are going to mind your business. Just the cows. Just the cows are coming with me. Come on, keep it moving, keep it moving. We're going straight this way. Back to the base. This is going to take forever. Alright, let's bring this back, because I don't see any more sheep. If I go... No, not that. How'd you go into... Okay, cool. We're writing down this place because that could very. I highly doubt it, but that sounds like it could be a skeleton spawn. Skelly spawn. Cool. Okay, I don't know what's killing the skeleton, but I'm not sitting around to find out right now. Come on, guys. We are going back to our base. You see nothing in my hand, gray sheep? Just a block of wood. I'm just carrying a block of wood. Alright, come on. I think this is where our base is. This looks awfully familiar. Yep. There it is. No, 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 no. Okay, we are not losing any of our free leads today, okay? Although I should make sure that there's a new monster test right now. Hold up. Okay, cool. Let's put the cows here for a second. Go back over here. We need to make a spot for the cows. I think putting the cows right here would probably be a good idea. They're gonna make it slightly wider for the cows. Alright, let's see. Alright, something like that would be good. Let's go ahead and use a shovel. That'd be more beneficial than use my hand for the rest of that. Can I use my hotkeys? Cool. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it needs to go back slightly more. Make sure everything's all Gucci. Nice, nice. Okay. Pop that back up and Gauss. Back to your new home over here. And there we go. On time for our character to go back to sleep. Alright, so let's go ahead and pop some of the stuff back up here since we don't need it. We don't. Yeah, we don't need dirt. Alright, so we gotta figure out where we want our hole to be, because we're gonna go ahead and start caving. We should probably cook our food a little bit first. Hold up. Alright, so cows are not ready to be fed, but the sheep are, so let's go ahead and feed the sheep first. Sheep are gonna be a priority for food until we have enough cows. I feel like they're going to get out of that very easy, so I might have to widen that a little bit. Yeah, this is going to take a second for us to get caving. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and feed the chickens. Because I think between them and the sheep, they're gonna be our primary food sources. Alright, let's go back over here. Alright, so everything's been fed to the highest. Alright, I'm actually going to take the shovel with me. Because the shovel might actually be more beneficial than I think it would be. I think the problem is that I'm surrounded by water, so everywhere I go is probably going to be drenched in water. If I go further back, so like right around here, it might be okay. Or maybe not. Hold up. You know, I'm going to take a risk that right here, I think, might be the best spot to do it. Alright, so before I do anything else, we're going to go ahead and make a tool. Alright, so that should actually help us greatly. Next step is going to be actually we're going to probably have to make some stairs. I don't know if this will work as well as I think it will. But we need a way to get down that's not going to be wasting resources. On the first part here. Okay, maybe slabs. I think a slab might also be helpful. Hold up. I forgot what dimensions are like in this game. Maybe slabs are better. Hold up, hold up. I have a few slabs. I can test this out. Alright, because this one was not a problem. This one is a problem. Okay, so that should probably fix it. Alright, cool. Now we have a way up and down. We just need to pop our torch here. Move this around a little. And presto. You see, I never really claimed to be the smartest person, but I can be somewhat intelligent when it comes to planning something of a escape, creeper-proof lookout type of area. I might have to make a spiral staircase at some point. I might have to go for a spiral design. If I see water going this way, I'm making a spiral. I don't care. I hear water, which is not a good sign, because I'm already surrounded by it. So hopefully I'm avoiding the water. I hear zombies, which is also another good sign. Okay, never mind. Bro, it's so pitch... Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no, hell no. Hell no, hell no. Get that back. Okay, well, zombies could be coming from up there. Okay, spiral it is. We're going spiral-wise. Or not. Okay, if I do this, maybe we'd be okay. Alright, so we found iron. By doing this. I think that's iron, right? Yeah. Cool. I also hear a child zombie, so this could end very badly for us. Because I have no shield. I might have to just cook up something. So we have protection. I was hoping I could just make a... Okay, it's been way too long since I've played this game. And it shows. Alright, shoot. I was going to use 2 blocks. I'm not looking for armor, I'm just looking for enough to do that. If I get a second one, that'd be cool, but no. Okay, cool. Let's see if I remember how to do a shield. Ayo. Alright, let's go ahead and break this stuff open. I'll swap this stuff around a little bit. Okay, so where am I going? I think if I do it this route. Bro, I just do not want to die in this game. Okay, there's no winning. I'm going to have to go in a spiral. I'm actually going to have to go in a spiral. No, we don't want dark. We want light in here. Smooth basalt. Oh, I found a geode. There's a freaking geode right below where I live. Alright, that's actually pretty cool. I'm gonna break some of this. I could go further down here, but I don't know what's down there, so we're just gonna leave it be. Alright, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna listen to my playback for a second. Hold up. I don't think the playback actually got that. I heard something really weird. Like, I would say it's probably warden based, but there's no way that was a warden. I don't even think I'm... Am I far enough down for a warden? I hear a creep... Not creeper. I hear an enderman. I don't think I'm far enough down for a warden. I'm very curious on what I just heard, though. I think they might have just added more ambient sounds, but it sounded like it could be like Warden-esque. Oh, that's a pickaxe? I thought that was a hoe. We're gonna keep doing this until we hit deep slate. Because if we hit deep slate and we get diamonds, we can actually get some stuff that we need. And then we know that we have like a safe-ish tunnel. This is the boring route, yes. We're playing hardcore, so I'm going to play the boring route. I hear lava, which is a vaguely okay-ish thing here. Honestly, I think this might be one of my more favorite hardcore maps I was given. I've never been put on a kind of tropical-ish island before. Normally I get put on a beach and that's it. For this to be a solo hardcore series I'll start, it's kind of nice that it's actually a why? What is it doing? I think it stopped doing it, but it was flashing something. Okay, how far down am I? We'll keep going. Just a little bit more. Just a teeny bit more further down. Just like feel content. Ooh, hold up, more iron. Alright, let's go ahead and grab this, and... Alright, further down, further down. We're going into... There goes the little flashing thing I did before. I think... Okay, we're gonna go down to -20. And then I'm gonna stop. And that, I think, is cave noise. That I just heard. So we went down 20. So that's pretty good. Now I just have to debate. Do I want to go straight or just want to wait for a bit? I think I might go straight for a little bit. I have enough iron. And we're gonna go ahead and use up all of our wood. Try to get some iron tools and cool stuff while we're doing this. Ooh, diamond, diamond, diamond. Hold up, hold up. I'm pretty sure that's diamond. I could be mistaken. I'm pretty sure that's diamond. Alright, let's go ahead and make a iron pick. If that's not diamond, I'm gonna be... Well, actually, even if it is diamond, I should probably not get it, but... Yeah, we don't need that. Okay. Safety first. Make a hole in case we have a creeper. So it is diamond. Cool. Oh, shoot. Okay, that's a whole vein. That's a whole vein diamond. Hold up. Go to something we don't need. We don't need smooth basalt. Okay, so we got 5 diamonds because I kept going straight. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Let's not use our iron pick. We can make more cobblestone, technically. Alright, let's keep going straight just a little bit more. I'm going to return to the surface in a little bit, but right now, we're just going to keep going straight. Alright, so we got some gold. Nice. And just like before, just in case of any creepers, we're going to go ahead and make a hole. Alright, inventory is slowly filling up. Let's keep going. Because technically, until our inventory fills up completely, we actually can keep going. Alright, so I think that is it for now because I don't want our pick to break. Alright, let's go ahead and pop this open just a little bit more though. Because we're going to make a rest stop here. Our pick is definitely going to break in like 2 seconds. Yep. Alright, so what are we going to do during our rest stop? We are going to have our character go to sleep. I don't want to run back up those stairs. I'm not even using the clock. I have the clock there. But I'm not even using it. Okay, let's move the pick over. Bring down cobblestone. Alright, so lava might be here. Yeah, lava was not loud enough for me to go after it. I'm going to collect some of this while we're at it. Because it might be a minute before I actually go back down here. Hold up. Hold up. There we go. Should I collect some of this stuff? I feel like I should. If it might be a minute before I come back down here. Or does this stuff grow by itself? I could get the easy ones. Wait, did that just... Okay. I could be crazy. I think that just popped up there. Okay, apparently I do not know how amethyst works. We're just going to close that back up a little bit. We're done. We are done with caving. I think I was down here for enough time, and far down enough, that there shouldn't be any creepers. Okay, I can't see past this thing. We're gonna make a run for it. Cool. Now, as I get more supplies and stuff, I'll probably upgrade that. My llama got out. You are actually joking me. You know what? It's fine. It is entirely fine. We're just gonna use dirt and block it back up. We can use the strategy next time there's another llama. Alright, do I even have enough wood? I do have enough wood. I would argue I have more oak around me, so we're going to just use oak. Alright, let's see. Let's put all of our goodies from mining up in here. I don't know. Should I keep this as raw form or should I make it into bars? I gotta look that up because it's been a minute since I've had to use this for pigmen. I think I'll make pants. There we go. Cool. I don't think I'm going to make a helmet because based on how it looks, I think the helmet is going to cover my character's face entirely. I kind of like my character's face being seen. Well, maybe... Wait, hold up. How would it look if I use diamond? Diamond's vaguely okay, I guess, but I kind of like my character's face being seen, though. If it's going to be covered up, it should be covered up kind of tastefully. Alright, let's go ahead and take care of the animals. Do I even have... I need to figure out what kind of house I need to make. So I need to figure out what kind of house I want to make. Figure out how big I need to make it for now. Or at least a like basic base. Basic setup. That looks so weird. It looks like it could be like a horror thing from back here. I'm seeing weird things in the corner of my game. And I have to like judge. Is that like the texture pack or is that actually like some type of horror thing that I didn't realize I downloaded by mistake or something? I was trying to upgrade all of this so I could have like the newer cold and warm variants of the pigs and cows and stuff. And I'm like, did I accidentally download something I wasn't supposed to? But yeah. Let's see. Hold up. Actually, I could probably use all of this right now. Maybe not all of it. Let's take some of that out. Alright, let's feed Ross. Hello, Ross. Let's feed you. Do I have a fence gate? I do have a fence gate. Hello, Ross. We love you. If something ever happens to that chicken, I'm gonna be very upset. And that includes if anything happens to the computer, which therefore technically means it's happening to the chicken. So I'm thinking if I go straight this way or if I go straight that way, I should run to other wood. But do we need other wood? Let's look at what we got color-wise. Alright, let's go ahead and chop down one of these trees. You know what? That has been bugging me all day. Okay. Hold up. Hold up. Let's change that. I got a lot of stuff here. Where's my thing? Because I did originally have this selected, but the game reset my stuff, so I had to set it back. And I forgot that I liked the cube thing. Okay, there we go. Does the game look slightly different now? Okay, the game might look slightly different now. Hold up. I could just be going crazy. Let's move this down one. Okay, no, I'm just crazy. Because it looks the same. Okay, there we go. Alright, there we go. Cool. The funny part is I've been live streaming for about an hour now. And I didn't even realize that was not a cube until I saw the moon coming up in a circle. Alright. This is what we got. We got beach. We got... Those are wood types. Now we can still do something with them, but I think we might want a little bit more. Okay, let's... Is that coarse dirt? Yes, that is coarse dirt. Of course it is. Okay. Okay, let's just use this chest for a second. Put some stuff in there that we do not need. And of course, the stone's going to look different as we continuously use it. And do different things with it, but I don't really care about that right now. Okay, so darker, lighter. Let's get in the way that the sun is. Because these are all good woods that we can have, but if we want full range of color and texture, we should probably grab more saplings and grow them. At minimum, I'm thinking spruce or dark oak, at minimum. I think spruce probably be better because it would be a little more blendy with oak. Normally it is a little bit more blendy with oak. Dark oak is going to be a little too dark to blend in, but it would be nice for contrast. If you want something that's like similar but contrasty. Let me see, because I think this is spruce over here. I'm just going to borrow one of these. Let's eat. Hold up. Yeah, this is okay. This is just a spruce plant because we don't have the whole spruce. But point being, see, it's kind of blendy, but it's kind of contrasty. Dark oak is going to be darker than that. So I think at minimum we need spruce. Alright, let's feed our animals one more time, and then I'm just going to go straight in line somewhere. Yeah, pop that in there. Take the leads with us in case we need them. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else I need? I could probably leave some of these torches behind because I have this whole set. I think that's pretty much everything we need for now. Let's grab some of this there. Is that the tree that we broke down? If it is, it grew really fast. Alright, I'm just going to ignore that. We got places to go, things to do. Yeah, let's start right here. We're going to write down our chords because I'm actually probably going to get lost this time around. Because if I'm looking for woods, then we're looking for woods. Oops, I may do that. Okay, that's where home is. This is where home is not. Alright, let's see. I'm not even sure where I'd find spruce at this point. I know if I go straight this direction, I should probably find spruce eventually. Spruce is going to be on a mountain. Dark oak. Dark oak can be anywhere. Dark oak is the one that scares me the most. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold up. Hi, little guy. Is there another one of you? There is a second one. Okay, cool. Alright, we are taking these back with us very quickly. We're dropping them off, then we're going on a wood search. I am way too distracted to be given something while I'm on a mission. Come on, little guys. Come on. I'm taking you guys back. I'm going to name you guys at some point. I don't know why you were on a hill, but where I live is a lot better for you guys. Because where I live actually has lily pads and water. Are they? Wait a second. Are they faster in water? I think they swim faster. So they're slower on land, but they're faster in water, I think. They actually look so cute. Look at them. They're so neat. Okay. Let's go drop these off. Hold up, hold up. Alright, let's see. Do you still have some fences left over? We kind of do. Not really. But kind of. We're going to make some more fences. Alright, so we're going to need some sticks. Alright, let's drop them off over here. That way they have some water. Let me just kind of move a little. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna need... Hold up. I'm gonna need something else for them, because I didn't realize they jumped so high. I didn't think they jumped like that. Alright, we're gonna need a few more tools. Please don't jump in the other container. Alright, let's go ahead and make some more of this. Alright, now we're going back over here. I mean, that works right now, too. I might have cut down more trees. I might actually just spend the rest of this live stream not looking for wood, but trying to protect my frogs. Depending. I don't think it'll be that difficult to do this, but they're very jumpy boys, and I don't always deal the best with very jumpy boys, so we'll see. We'll see. Okay, listen, just because you two like that one more does not mean you're going over there. You're going in this one. This one's more fit for you guys. It's also bigger. Alright, let's go ahead and cut down more of this. Alright. Coolio, coolio. Because we're not trying to destroy the trees in the way that this place looks, we're just trying to get the frogs to be safe. And we have a new friend. Okay, the camel's going to disappear anyways, so at this point I don't even care anymore. Don't judge me. They spat on me. What do you saw? Actually, I would take that for 5 emeralds if I had them. Yeah, I would. I forgot Junglewood existed. Alright, let me see something. Hold up. Alright, because I think I'm going to take a small break and I'll be back, guys. It's been a minute. I'm hoping this is the right song. Let me double check it. Hold up. I'm going to play some elevator music for you guys. Make sure. Yep, okay, that's the music. Alright. I'll be back in like a second or two. Alright. Let us go back into the game. There we go. We're back. Alright, let's see. I don't want to overuse my wood. That's why I keep doing it small-ish doses. But I want these guys to be protected. Yes, 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 this is the area you're supposed to be in. Over here. We're slightly bigger. How many blocks high can you jump? Realistically speaking. Well, actually, I suppose you could jump on the ledge here. And jump out. That sounds about right. So this is going to be paying into phase our next plan. Yep, he just jumped out. Okay, cool. Alright. So if I do this around the whole top, it should stop you from jumping out. I might have to go caving and get more of these. You know what? Well, I don't want you guys not having light. Okay, I think I figured out what I want to do. What I want to do is I want to make it one more fence high. Then put this ledger on it. I think that might work. Gosh darn it. Am I missing anything? Anything else fall in here? Yes, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm going to Google this very quick. How high can frogs actually jump in this game? Okay, you know what? No, we're going to push pause for a second. I'm going to look this up. And while I look this up, we're going to play some music. Okay. How high can Minecraft frogs jump? 8 blocks. I'm not making a fence 8 blocks. I am not making a fence 8 blocks high. I don't even know if I have enough wood for that. I most certainly don't have enough patience for that. Why can't they be like the chickens? Why does everything new have to jump above everything you have? The goats, the frogs. Okay. You know what? We're just gonna leave the music on for a second. Gosh darn it. That's what I was purposely trying not to do. Alright. Hi, frog. It'd be nice if I could tame you and you just stay in whatever container I put you in. Instead of doing that. Yeah, instead of doing that. That'd be appreciated. Yeah, I'm not going to keep running back and forth. We're going to do this here. Okay, you two can stay there now for a second. There we go. Cool. Now, I'm not the best at building, granted, but this actually looks kind of cute for a non-builder. You know what? I just thought about something. I just had an epiphany. I don't think I have enough materials for this. I think I just had an epiphany. The things you do for pets. I might need more of those, actually. Hold up. How am I going to do this? I think I need to get closer to it. Alright, cool. There's two ways I could do it. I can either do it like this. Or I can do it kind of like upside down, see? Not quite like that, but like the opposite side. I think I'm going here to kind of show what I was talking about. Because I kind of want to see it before because I was going to do opposite style. That's not what I was going to do. Can you do upside down? No, I'm pretty sure you can do upside down. Hold up. I'm not crazy, right? Yeah, like that. Okay, cool. I think it'll look better like this, though. So I just want to keep it like that. Hey, you can jump everywhere. Just don't jump on my work, please. Thank you. I'm like really focusing on this right now. Alright, come on. I might have to make more. Okay, I know there's no way I just missed that. There we go. Alright, since we have this, if I go ahead and put this on top, I'm not looking for like perfectly symmetrical design, but this should keep them out of trouble while looking somewhat kind of quaint. That's kind of what I'm going for. Cute and quaint for the frogs. Because we don't want anything that's too complex, because like I said, we're not builders. And we're supposed to be looking for wood. I didn't realize it was nighttime until it became really dark. So hopefully we don't die for a creeper trying to attack us in a little bit. I think we're probably safe, but never know. Alright, let's go ahead and finish this up. Here we need more stuff. More stuff for the frogs. I'll heal the frogs in their fort of protection. There we go. You know, if I do die, at least I accomplished something in the game that's kind of artsy. Artsy-ish. Now I just need to get the frogs in here. Well, one of them's in here. We need to get the other frog in here. You, sir, down here. Sir. There we go. See, this is a nicer spot than what they're trying to get. It looks so cute. They look cute. They're in their little protection of fort thingamajig. Is there any holes? There is not. It looks nice. This is probably the nicest thing I've ever made for any animal in this game. And it doesn't look bad. It's like 3 thingies high. It doesn't need to be higher than that up there. They need some lily pads though. Let's give them some lily pads. Let's give them a lily pad that we don't really care about. Alright, let's go back over here, grab this, and pop this back down. It was like right there. Cool. So we got 2 lily pads for them. Got 1. And where should I put the second one? Okay, right there. Cool. Now they got 2 lily pads, and they both have flowers on them, so now they look appropriate. Hello, little guy. And I did not forget what we were doing. We're supposed to find other stuff, and I have failed to do that this time round. So far. I don't really have anywhere I'm supposed to be going, so I might try to stream for just a little bit more time. I'm running out of food. You know, I could probably get some more food in a second. We're going out on my very dangerous journey of finding things I should not be caring about. Okay, if it looks like it can give me wheat, we're going to go ahead and destroy it. No, that's fine. Alright, let's go ahead and get all this. Wait a second, the potato. Potatoes are done. Okay, so this is going to be tricky-ish. I'm going to have to figure out how to get what the potatoes look like more carefully next time. Because I could have gotten more wheat to grow a while back. Alright, let's get rid of all this. That's too green. Not yellow enough. Yellow, yellow. Okay, perfect. Let's feed our favorite boy, Ross, and then let's go ahead and feed the KFC meal that I'm probably going to make. If I don't want to kill all the sheep. All it takes is one wrong crouch, and we are possibly dead. So I gotta be very careful when I'm over here. Okay, the cow den is pretty good. It's a sheep den that's one of the fires. Mess with me later. No, I think I'm just going after the big ones. Come on. I'm going after all the adult sheep right now, because I need all the food I can get. Cool. Now we have a bunch of orphaned sheep. Wonderful. I should probably make it slightly bigger so I don't die. Let's go in here so we don't. Because I should probably be able to have a bigger sheep area than what I had before. I think the cow one's a little bit longer, but that's okay. The sheep one's good. Okay, let's go ahead. Ooh, that's a decent amount of food. I'm ignoring the potatoes because I'm saving the potatoes for when we get pigs. Which are some pigs nearby. I just don't want to deal with the pigs right now. Because my thing is pigs should be saved in the game. And their meat, technically, for when you go inside the nether. Because if you need to save space, technically if you kill the nether, what is it called, hoglins? Yeah, hoglins. Then you can actually, they're going to give you pig meat anyways. So it's easier to save space in your inventory if you just kill the hoglins and you already have pig meat. At least that's where I see it. Alright, we do not need wool in our inventory right now. And we don't need fence in our inventory. I can probably get more wood on the way. While I'm waiting for the meat, you know what? While I'm waiting for the meat, I might as well go ahead and get another tray or two. Alright, let's go ahead and get the trees. Because I have the saplings already. I might save this tree because this tree looks decent where it is, and it's going to be a pain to get all of that right now. That's not what I wanted. Thank you, thank you. I'm just going to wait here until all of that's done cooking. Because you never know when you might actually need everything. Or I can go after the easier trees. If it's too high in the air, I'm not going to go after it. Did I get all the stuff? Yeah. Okay, cool. Alright, wonderful. Food is kind of almost done. So we can go after the birch and the acacia. Birch and acacia. Do I not have another acacia sapling? Oh, I am an idiot. I am actually an idiot. Okay, cool. I'm going to have to hope that an acacia sapling falls from that. If not, then I have to go and get more acacia. Which isn't the biggest deal in the world. I really don't want to go all the way over there and risk there being a trident man that. If I want to die on a hardcore world, it should be from something that's not a trident man. Because a trident man killing me would be very rage-inducing for me. Because that's how I normally die on every world I go on. Whether it's hardcore or not, is a trident man. Trident men are the biggest enemy I have in this game. Actually, no, lie. Ghasts and trident men. Both of them. I hate both of them. I can deal with practically anything else. Even emotionally, I can deal with something else killing me in this game. A trident man or a ghast? No. Come on, I knew one more acacia sapling fall from this at some point. I said acacia, not oak. Alright, let's go ahead and pick up some of this stuff over here. Alright, all of that's done. I'm just gonna stay here for a second until I can get a second acacia sapling. Cool. So we have a second acacia sapling now, which is good. So go ahead and pop. Actually, no, that's not a second acacia sapling. That's the first one because I had to plant the other one to replace the other one that I broke. Give me one more acacia sapling. One more acacia. Okay, I'm just gonna. We're just gonna do this and make this a little bit easier. There we go. Cool. And we're gonna go ahead and pop this inside the chest. So we have two acacias, so if something goes wrong, we still have a backup one. I don't have to panic about driving over Trident men infested waters. Do I have everything I need? Well, let's go ahead and drop off. I have way too many trees in my inventory. I don't need all this wood. Okay. So now that I have this situated, I can actually go tree hunting. Let's go ahead and pop things around where we need them. I should probably get one more axe for the road. I don't want eggs for the journey. No, take your eggs back. Take the eggs back. Thank you. Yeah, let me catch this up. Cool. Alright, and I have written down where our base is. So if I do get lost completely off map, it's fine. I want to try to wing it. If not, then we're using the codes and coordinates. Let's go ahead and go back up here. I'm going to try to go straight as possible. Because that's how I normally find my way back, is going straight. Or sometimes that does not work. There's another frog. You know, I'm going to leave this frog here for good luck purposes. I don't know why. I don't like the idea of going over here now that I see it. Dang it. I might have gone over here already. Because I've definitely gone through this village. I don't know if I've gone all the way over here, though. Like, beyond the village. I might have gone beyond the village. I don't think I did. I've definitely been in the village before. I need to make sure I run far away enough that the village so people don't die. Because I'm not trapping the villagers in their huts quite yet, which is something else I usually do. I'm a little too lazy to do that this time around. Because it's very time consuming to put the villagers where you want them to be. And I just don't want to deal with the villagers at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and collect some of that. I wish there was a way for me to have the texture packet be pretty like it is, but to also not be blinding me. Because it'd be nice to actually be able to see where I'm going. Alright, we need our bed. Because it's way too dark for us to not use the bed. Alright, we are looking for two different... Why is the pig shiny? Why are you shiny? Okay, I ignore that. Alright, so we're looking for two different types of trees. So we're looking for spruce and dark oak. Dark oak should be easy because it should have giant mushrooms around it. Spruce will probably be a little bit harder to find, considering that I have no idea what it looks like in this texture packet. But if it looks like it's on a mountain... Well, I am finding all sorts of goodies today. Let me not be facing the sky for a second. Hold up. Let me get a sticky note. Hold up. Because I'm old-fashioned. Alright, let's pop that sticky note there. Okay, so this will be -4, not 4. -9, 4, 7. 74,216 lava pool. So we're going to come back here later at some point. Not sure if I'm bringing the lava back with us at some point. If I knew I was going to run to lava, I would have made a obsidian pit, not obsidian, a diamond pick to make obsidian with. But that's okay. That's cool. We at least know where to find it. This is also a nice place to have a base too. If I had not committed to the other spot, I would possibly come over here. Because this actually looks really pretty. Okay, we're not looking at him in the eyes. I don't know where he went. We are not ending the stream today because of the Enderman as well. I would like to at least get to the Nether before I die at minimum. Just a request from me. Just a small request. Because if I die in the overworld, then I would have a very lame death. Okay, I think I found a spruce. Hold up. Okay, that has to be spruce. Because that does not look like oak. If there's a trident man in here ready to ambush me, I'm going to be very upset. Oh, we got berries. Cool. Let's go ahead and break these. I'm going to break 3. Dog, dog, dog. Alright, come here. You are... Come here. Come here. The dog that looks like a husky. Where's the other one? There's a bunch of them, but we're going to take just 2 of them with us. I might have to let them go and come back for them later. It depends on how far I decide to go out. I don't have any bones for them. I might actually have to leave them behind. I hope not. Okay, that needs to drop a spruce sapling for me. You know, one thing that could solve the dogs, though, not having to be left behind, is if actually do caving the way you're supposed to in the game, instead of hiding like a coward. Which is something I do a lot. Oh, you want the meat? Back here, back here. I fed you. Alright. Let's see. Alright, so we got 3 saplings for a spruce. Should I take the dogs back home, then come back out and look for anything else I could use? I might drop the dogs off at the base and then come back out. Let me catch this up again. I was going to trust there's no creatures under here that are going to try to kill me when I'm having dogs in my hands. Alright, come on. Come on, doggos. Alright, so I can either keep coming back over here, keep running straight, or I can go straight a different direction. Because when I went straight this way, we found spruce. And we also found dogs. I'm just going to go in this point of view so I can actually make sure the dog's following. It'll be a little faster that way. Alright, so like I said, I can either go straight, where I found the dogs, keep going straight, until something else distracts me. Or I can go straight a different area, like where the water is, and hope that trident man does not kill me. During this playthrough, I'm not even going to bother that. I don't even know if I'm looking at him. Okay, let's just keep waddling this way. And hope he does not see us. I thought I lost one of the dogs. Okay, cool. Okay, we got sheep. We have to avoid the sheep. I'm trying to track the sun right now as well, because the sun is setting. Alright, let's see. So I hop in the water here. I think it's just across this hill. We should see the villagers. The dogs are not food motivated, so I can just have my hand on the bed. And we lost one of the dogs. Alright. Come on. What is that? Is that just... It looks like a house. I want to say I probably have another minute or two before the game forces me to sleep. Right now. Now. Okay, cool. I think this terrain is just going to be difficult for them. Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot. No, 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 no. Bad dogs, bad dogs. We're not killing the sheep. I was trying to see if that was oak for a second, or if that was the... I forgot the name of it. The other wood that grows in, like, swamps and stuff. They've been making so many different types of wood. It's hard to keep track of all of them sometimes. No, we're not going near the sheep. Okay, so I think if we go up this hill, this would be roughly where my base is. Okay, one sheep might have to have casualty. I can only go so far on my lane before I am going way too far away from the sheep for the dogs to not kill. Alright, let's go back to first person so I can see what's up here. Alright guys, so following. Alright, so we lost the dog. Where did we lose him? Alright, where's your leash? Gosh darn it, guys, I do not have that many leashes to keep leashing you guys up and losing them. You guys are going to make me get an LA. Just so I can give it a leash. Just so it can pick up the leashes. You know what? That's fine. We got... Ah, that fell. Cool. You know what? It's fine. We got 2 leash... Well, we have 3 leashes at our disposal still. Yeah, they're going to kill that sheep. You know, I don't even care. Alright, where is our house? Hold up. Pause that for a second. Catch up my stream on my end because it's kind of slowed down a little bit. Hold up. Alright, give me a second. Alright, cool. And we're caught back up. Alright, let's go ahead and take the doggos back this way, I think. I'm gonna have to make a cage for them. No, we're not looking at the shape. That shape is friend. Other eyes, blue again, cool. Alright, let's see. We need materials. Let's put this back up here. Actually, I might not need as much material as I thought I would. So we need some sticks. We need to put that there, like this. No, actually, I can use that in a second. Why is that? Oh, that was a weird shadow. Alright, let's go ahead and make a little cage for the dogs. I'm going to need more wood. I don't want them put in a small cage. But that is way too little of space. Alright, so this is better. There we go. And look at that, free-willed dogs. They actually have their own minds. They don't get controlled by me. And they have a view for the buffet. Alright, let's go ahead and pop this in there. Move this around a little bit. Okay. So now we have suns on the side. Okay. So now we have spruce that we can add to our collection. So I could probably make something decent with what we have here. I wonder if I should keep looking just a teeny bit more. If I should just cut it off like that. Because with this alone, I can make a decent house. It just kind of depends on what we're looking at. I also need to figure out how many rooms to give it. If it's going to be big house, small house, like what we're doing. Alright, some of that's right, but not a whole lot. Okay. Let's see, how many materials do I have? I might just have to go caving again, because I think I need more iron. Because we have enough for iron bucket, but we need shears, so we can actually also do the making for this. Alright, let's see. So I might go caving for a small amount of time. And then have us go back to the nitty-gritty of all of this again. My Wi-Fi is trying to cut out. Let me check something. I think the Wi-Fi is trying to cut back on again. I don't think it's affecting the stream, because the stream seems to be going good. But it's affecting my other device. Let me see. Yeah, it's trying to come back on again. Cool. Alright, let's go ahead and put some of this stuff up, because we don't need all of this in our inventory. Go ahead and pop this... well... we'll carry less. We don't need that. We... need another chest. Okay, I don't want a big chest. I want a small chest. Alright, let's move that over. What do we not need? We don't need that. We can use everything else in our inventory. We need more torches. Cool. Alright, that's everything we need. I think. Yeah, everything that we need. We are going back in here. Let's make it where we won't hit our heads very quick while we're at it. Because no one likes it when the characters hit their heads on the top. This also gives us more material. Alright, let's cut some more of that. So I'm looking for at least 2 more irons. I'm probably going to find that on this level, but I'm going to go down further because we find more diamonds and iron. That'd be cool. If not, then that's alright with me because we don't need it. We just need the iron. Let's go ahead and keep on chopping. Come on. There we go. Alright, our bottom floor. Alright, I just want to keep going straight for a little bit. I'm probably using more torches than I should be, but whenever it starts getting too dark for me to see forward, that's when I start using them. I don't care if Mojang changes the recipe saying, oh, you don't need as much light. I'm not quite an old school Minecrafter, but I would say I am very deeply inspired by the ability to see and the ability to not have monsters come out and kill me. That's kind of my playstyle. Doing whatever it takes to not die in a game. Although sometimes, depending on the game, I do go straight forward to death, and it just kind of depends on the game. Hardcore Minecraft is not one of those games. Don't Starve is vaguely one of those games, though. I've been playing Don't Starve. Don't Starve is one of those games that it's kind of like, you could risk it. Ooh, there, I was right. There's definitely diamond over here. That might be diamond as well. I don't think that one is, though. I think that's fake diamond. That is definitely diamond. Okay. Cool, and this is probably not where I want to be. But I'm not going to stop this area. I'm going to just do that. We are going to go opposite direction now. Because whenever that happens, you have a few options. Actually, I can't go this way, because I think there's a reason why I put a torch there, was because there's... Actually, you know what? I don't know what I'm talking about. Because sometimes I put torches in places where there's like a hole that I don't want to investigate quite yet, because it could lead to death. That wasn't leading to death right there. So, that side definitely leading to death. We're going to ignore the fact that I was not prepared for that. And I'm missing one of my things, and I don't know why. I also like to state that I conveniently left behind my iron pick, and I'm not making a new one. So, we're not going to be able to take any diamonds with us, which is a good thing. Because I'm playing this solo layered anyways, so I don't have anyone that's going to take my diamonds from me. And I come back for them anyways and get fortune or silk touch. And then I can get more diamonds later from it. Sometimes I like the idea of just getting silk touch and grabbing things. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and break some more of this. I get the feeling I'm not going to find any more iron. I'm not finding more iron today, am I? Unless I go in the mouth of a cave. That's the only way I'm going to find iron. I'm wondering about the game's going to throw more diamonds in my face. Just because I'm trying to look for iron. I think that was another cave noise. I don't know what all the warden noises sound like, but I think that was cave noise versus a warden noise. Honestly, I just need 2 iron. I'm not even trying to get myself armor. I just need 2 iron so I can get shears. That's all I'm looking for. if I don't find any more during this little column I'm going... Is it column? No, row. If I don't find any more during this row I'm going down, then I'm just going to go ahead and go higher up and look for it. Alright, let's see. I would not be surprised if this just continues straight without running into any holes in the wall. You know, there's so much to make a mod. For people who are into making mods, so much to make a mod where you can hold your shield as a protection thing, and you're able to hold your torch in the same hand. I know that sounds ridiculous, but you can do that. If you have a shield, let me look at it. Okay, I might have to have an opened up area to do this on. So we're going to open up a little bit more of an area right here for a second. Okay, can I see the shield? Okay, see how the shield is on the arm? Realistically speaking, my hand right there, where the shield is, should be able to hold torches. I should be able to hold torches and the shield at the same time. So from a realistic point of view, if someone wants to make a mod where it's not changing the game, how it looks or anything, but they just have it where you can hold the shield and the torches, or hold the shield and wheat in the same hand. That is very simplistic. Now, weapons, they should probably be held in the opposite hand. But if it's like something basic, like weapons, I understand. They should be held in the opposite hand. But for the, like something simple like wheat, torches, even food, it should be able to be held in the same hand as your shield. That's my only complaint about this. I'm going to give it about 5 more minutes. If I don't find iron, I'm going to go slightly higher up and see. I might have to deal with not having more iron today. Which is fine. It's just, I was hoping I can get wool so I can kind of plan out their house. Try to be a little bit professional about making a house, which I'm not usually professional at doing. But it's okay. It's cool. I have a little bit of wool. I don't think I have enough to do it with. I probably use whatever wood that we're not using. But I could just do it with the wood in general. I might just go up higher before the 5 minutes is up. Because I feel like I've been down here for a good minute. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I think I'm just going to cut it short by like 2 minutes. And then go higher up. I am running actively out of space in my inventory. I do not have the space for all of this. So I either find what I'm looking for or I don't at this point. I'm not even finding any more holes in the wall. Usually by now I would probably find a hole in the wall, but I'm not running as... Okay, I hear something, so I might be finding a hole in the wall in a second. Next, I'm hearing a skelly boy. I didn't even know there could be water this low down. You know, I'm just going to pop that there. We're going to put a warning sign on that so we know not to go in there anytime soon. See, that's what I normally do when there's a hole on the wall. But it's not directly on our path, so we're going to keep going forward. Is it bothersome? Yes, but it's not in our path. I am about done with this specific tunnel. Yeah. I'm going higher up. Considering how far I have gone and nothing. Not a single ore of any kind. Not a single ore. You would think I would see at least one thing. I don't even know how high up to go. Yeah, about right here seems good, actually. Alright, we are going to go around this, because if we have the right tools for this, we can actually collect this better. Alright, let's see. So, there could be iron up there. But it also could be depth. So we are going to turn our butt around and go this way instead. I think what's going to happen is I'm going to have to deal with potential death scenarios in this game. And I could try it a little bit higher, like right here. Which might lead to the same places, but less dying. I want to leave that open because I don't need to close that. We're going to go this way. I want to bet there's probably a creeper somewhere around here. Just waiting. I mean, to be fair, now we kind of have flint, so that's decent. I might just have to go in the mouth of a cave and be a bit more brave for my character, a bit more risky. I mean, how many days has my character been around for? 21 in-game days. So my character has been alive for 21 days. This world has been around for 21 days. I can take being a little more risky. I just kind of didn't want to take that risk. I don't think our inventory can even hold anymore. I'm just going to keep doing this. If I run into any iron, I might have to make sacrifices. Okay, why is the skeleton making weird noises? Okay, yes. This is what I was waiting for. Why is... I'm hearing the weirdest noises from the skeleton. Alright, so we got some of stuff that we were looking for. Okay, the skeleton is making me feel really uncomfortable. I don't know why it's making crunch. Wait a second. Okay, so that could just be the skeleton making crunchy noises. It could be a different mob, which I can't think of anything. Because something's making crunchy noises. Now, it could be possible that what I'm hearing is a spawner. It's been a minute since I've played the game. But I don't think that's a spawner noise. I don't remember spawners sounding like that. Like, whatever it is, it sounds actually kind of disturbing. Alright, so we have actively gotten enough iron to make us happy. So we're going to go back down here for a second, go to sleep, if we can. If not, that's cool. Then we're going to go back up to our base. Okay, so it's morning. I forgot what time our clock has to hit for it to be nighttime. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Well, it's probably not morning. It's probably like almost nighttime. I should probably just stay down underground until that hits like 18 or something. That's cool. That's fine. Alright, let's see. And we are scot-free. The wolves still behaving. I was gonna call them good boys because tell me these look like wolves. These look like huskies. These literally look like the textbook definition of Siberian huskies, but in Minecraft. They do not look like wolves at all. Alright, so we have gravel. We have a few flints, which are cool. I just need to have spider webs. It's like thermal string. So I can go ahead and get a bow. I want to leave all the sheep white for now. I was thinking about coloring one, but if we leave all of them white, then it makes it easier for us to get all the same type of wool. That was the biggest misclick I've done. That's cool. That's okay. Alright, sheep. So I'm going to feed all of y'all, hoping that you guys don't kill me. And I'm going to share you. Alright, everyone shared. Yep, okay, cool. I should probably put a light in the middle. So new monsters spawn in the middle of those. Put a light in the middle of the dog's pen. I don't think any monster is going to land the chicken pen. I think they'll be too terrified of combustion from the chickens here. There's way too many chickens in that. I don't think there's enough to kill a creature, but it's definitely concerning enough. Alright, so we finally have water in a bucket, which is cool. We probably don't need the shears for a second, so we can go ahead and put those back up. Combine that, make more space. Push that over to there. We'll put that up there. Does this look like sand? No. But it definitely looks kind of grayish on the sand. Does it look kind of grayish on the grass? No, the grass actually looks white. That is basics in color theory. Sometimes colors look different depending on what you have touching. think what I'm going to enjoy doing is whenever we get done making whatever we're doing here today, or whatever we're doing in general, turning off the shaders, turning off the texture packet, and seeing what everything looks like. Because sometimes you do that, it looks perfect. Sometimes you do it and it's like, what have we done? Alright, let's go ahead and get all of this set up. Alright, let's feed our favorite chicken. And feed all of these. Alright, let's see. Let's get rid of our eggs. Cool. Alright, so we need to figure out what kind of wood we need. And what shape we're looking for. Alright, where's the sun? Where is the sun? There's the sun. Okay. So I'm thinking we make the house mostly because we're on the sand, we're on the beach. We either use acacia for the most part, which will probably, I'm assuming, would look good with jungle, but I don't know where jungle is right now. Or we can use oak, spruce, blend it up a lot more, and do a roof of probably. Okay, I really like it when we use the darker stuff. Let me see. Okay, we're going to move this over. Or get some more of the other stone. Alright, let's go back over here. Alright. Let's see, can I get this to go away for a second? Cool. If I can get my mouse to actually stop moving. I'm trying to get a good photo for this reference. Cool. And now we are going to go back in with the other one. I might have to sleep it off first and then do that. Because it looks good of all of them. Normal stone is a neutral color. I don't think it's going to look as good with the birch. Because birch is really plain. Yeah, see? The birch with that is okay, but it's so... Because with birch, I mean, it's nice. It pops, okay? It's nice, it pops. But Birch is so soft of a color. It's a very softer color, such as that above it. Now this will look good with that. It still pops, but that's still a loud color. That will work nice, and that will look nice. Now, granted, it is a sunset, so it's going to mess the colors a little bit, but that's okay. Now, I have been streaming for about 3 hours, so we're going to go ahead and cut this for today. Next time I come back on, I'll probably focus more on hopefully focusing on making the house or a basic base. I kind of want something that's a little bit bigger, but I'm not going to go for mega base big. Just something that can actually store up a lot of our stuff. Who knows? I might go and find other stuff though. So we'll see. We'll see what we do. We'll also see when the next time is I stream. Because I seem to be kind of non-existent half the time of my schedule. But I'm hoping that I can try stream a little bit more often than what I've been doing. But we'll see. Sometimes things work out, sometimes they don't quite work out as much. Which is why I don't have a schedule. But I shall see you guys in the next one. And, well, hopefully the next one we can actually get some more stuff done. Let's see. It's not gonna let me do the cool thing I was trying to do. That's okay. I'll do it like this.